Hello, all, and welcome to the Week 3 Cherish Ball recaps. We are doing this earlier than expected because people are already playing Week 4 games. So we have to catch up somehow, and this recording was going to be on Monday, but now it's now, and then Week 4 will be on Monday. And for those watching on YouTube, I'm saying random days, and they won't mean anything to you.
True.
All right. Anyways, my guest for this installment is none other than our best chat member so far. We stole him, and now the chat looks as dry as where Bardo lives. How are we doing the June bug?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here to talk about some matches. I try to watch as many of them live as I can because high level of competition, a lot of fun. So most of these are going to be rewatches for me. But yeah, excited to go over all this with you.
Yeah, I watched all the games about 10 minutes ago, as usual.
Yeah.
But we will all watch at least one game from each set together. Without further ado, I will go to my patented screen here. We're going in order as per usual, and we are going to start with the game that was played a week early that we had to kind of keep private for at least the viewing purposes. It is Zach versus Lord Arcanum. So we are going to get right into this with Moltres, which has been, I would say, Zach's MVP so far. It's been doing a lot. Choice Scarf Crocodile, and
Yeah.
we're gonna just start clicking
Downside
buttons.
of not clicking Tailwind, doing sunny day before Tailwind, but then zonked with a crit. No idea whether that mattered or not.
No,
We like this
Lycanroc was
match because there was
fine.
just a lot of bopping going on.
I do like when games just kind of get over with when they just like
Yeah,
we're just gonna kill each other. Also, the
yeah.
goggles was a nice touch.
Goggles was clutch, especially when Moltres, you're like, oh, that's got a good matchup into a Moongus. But to avoid the rage powders and if Zach knew he was going to Terra, definitely worthwhile.
Yeah. Zach ends up winning the set 2-1. Improves his record. He gets his first win on the board of the season, I believe. Uh, so
Nice.
good job, my boy Zach. And we will move right along with Smoggy versus Hasselgal. Same group. Hasselgal undefeated so far. Smoggy at 1-1. We got the Sun mode broke out for the first time this season. This is game 2, by the way.
Mhm. Scyther in a really interesting spot here. Kind of has to Terra if it's going to stay in.
Yeah, but gets the KO on the Lilligant.
Clutch.
Torkoal is going to get one kill, but Scyther with Eviolite and Terra is really bulky.
Eats that in the sun. 150 eruption. That's unreal. And now that eruption is like cut in half from the Shadow Ball into two resisted mons. It's really tough spot to be in. Great switch here though, but ooh, gosh, 24. That's a super bulky Scyther. Get the proto activation here on the Brute Bonnet in a really good position. Still got one turn of Tailwind. And big crit for sure. No doubt there. Really makes things a little easier for Smoggy, I think, decision making wise.
Yeah. Brute Bonnet clutches up and takes a helping hand Blood Moon. Uh,
Yeah. No, the game could have been different if that if Ursaluna got that kill for sure.
yeah.
See, overheat going for a little more burst. I respect that play there.
Yep, and we're just going to start picking up the rest of our KOs.
Yeah,
Failed
there you
double
go. Got
protect, and Smoggy is
there
going to
goes
clean
Scyther
this game
finally,
up.
but
Yeah.
too late.
Smoggy and Hasselgal are now tied at the top of Black Division A at 2-1 after this game. So
Nice.
great work to Smoggy. We will move along to you versus Speedy. As we,
Okay, so this was game three.
yeah, this was game 3, where we're going to see your good old slow bro, which was very impressive last week.
Yep. Can I share? This was a really great Glamora AV Glamora set that caused a ton of problems for me.
That's
Great bring. Terra Ground AV Glamora.
yeah, and it actually ate that Scald really well.
Oh, so well.
Mm-hmm.
That turn one mortal spin looking really
Yeah,
solid, doing some good damage over time.
Gleam just does a little bit, but still kills your hands. Uh, Trick Room turns are dwindling though, as
Hmm.
we're doing really good with the Protect switch.
Yeah, great. Honestly, really just I got firmly outplayed in game three. I thought it was a excellent game against me. I just made a bunch of wrong calls, and the follow me was a huge problem.
Yeah, you mistakenly used the booster speed Flutter main. It just doesn't work. You just gotta go with the offensive item.
Yeah, and then I didn't double target there because I assumed the meta would still be faster than me, but not double targeting was a huge mistake there.
Yeah, he's able to
I mean,
clean up.
obviously protect was a possibility, but
Yeah. So Speedy wins that game. I know you went to 2-1. I don't remember what his record went to. Everything's all a miss because
he'd
of all
also
the.
2-1. Yeah,
He might. Yeah, he might have been 2-1.
yeah.
We'll get to the standings page. It will correct me. I'm just trying to remember things.
Shout out
Uh,
Speedy, GG's, great set.
Speaking of trying to remember, this is probably a game JP wants to forget. Uh, so this is Sick versus JP, and there has been one player in this whole division that I feel like has been on an absolute freaking tear, and it has been Sick.
Got that icicle spear doing what 25. I mean, not against most things. That's going to at least be a two-hit kill, but Entei a great switch in,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
gets it down to that E speed range, which is really tough. Overheat, not. God bless you, Talonflame, just not enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, your offensive numbers are offensive to say the least. Um, as
E
Entei
speed
cleans it up,
cleanup.
and now we have the Gigas Wheezing combination that will scare any
Yeah.
player from
Ooh,
Generation 8.
that heat crash kill is impressive. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a beast mode move. So Terra Ghost here, presumably trying to duck the
Mm-hmm.
close combat. High horsepower crit, pretty nice, but
Now
that's going
you
down to another uh, throat chop. Yeah,
now you just kind of get mauled by all the offense that Sick has. His team is extremely offensive, and he's played it extremely well this season so
yeah.
far. He's 3-0 after this game, and has been actually, was he the only 3-0? He might have been the only 3-0. We're spoiling it a lot for this week, but he's been very clearly the best player in this whole league so far. So big
Great offensive team too.
yeah, big congrats for 3-0. All right, we have the Saw and the Slime, as it were. And this was a good one. This went to 3. This is
Yeah.
game. I have this information. This was game 3. I do remember.
So the Valiant with the speed boost, nice support option there, but the fake tears is just gonna be a problem for anything without a clear amulet on it.
Yeah.
The Terra Ghost there, I'm not exactly certain if that was trying to look out for a close combat or something.
I mean, it was the Aura Sphere on the Valiant. Um,
Right.
Now, this was really sick. We encored
Yeah,
Rillaboom into Grassy Glide
yeah.
and created a beautiful endgame.
Which you would think, all right, Rillaboom's clicking Grassy Glide. That's actually not a bad thing. But that bulky bundle
Just tanks it.
can just tank a couple once it's teared out of the weakness, fake tears. And
Bu-
it's, whew, yeah, you had to hit
bundle
the Hydro, but
Bundle clutched up and hit the Hydro. And then
yeah,
now
that's all
we're
you.
just going to encore it again into Grassy Glide. It won't kill anything. and we're gonna pick up this game cleanly. So Slimy wins this game. He goes to 2-1. Saw goes
Yeah.
to 1-2. So yeah, big props to Slimy.
Yeah,
Coming in
you
and
have
getting
to
this
mention
one.
the freeze there, though. That probably, who knows what would have happened.
That freeze mattered a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super cool game though. Definitely watch this one.
Yeah, that was
Speaking
fun.
of games to not watch though, don't watch this one. I'm gonna turn my
Oh,
head.
come
In
on.
fact, actually, I might just leave for about 2 minutes. So, all
So your
you
game
go
plan
ahead.
here was Venonat hard carry, right? Oh, Spades gone. All right. What's up, everyone? This is Spades now. Okay. So rocks, pretty clean rock slide from Stonejourner. Um, trying to out deal with the sleep turns there with a protect. Struggle bug, pretty nice. Sylveon wakes up though and gets the boost there. Resisted Thunderbolt. Struggle bug, going to be annoying for Sylveon, but it can just keep kind of clicking buttons. It's at full health. It's not really threatened. Let's see here. Spiky shield. So into the protect. Yeah, I mean that's not doing too much with the Terra Poison, but I mean it's just chip. All right, fake out into the Sylveon. Oh, that does get the kill. Okay, now what do we got? We got Mamoswine here. All right, so that honestly, Blastoise getting the KO, clutching to survive at 2. Spades was a little harsh on himself. This was a closer game
Wait,
than
what
he
were you
made it
saying?
seem.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I was just saying that was you made that sound like it was going to be a absolute beating, and I think you overcame bringing Venonat, which was maybe your first mistake. Even though it actually did okay, it was what, like a 3-hit KO from a Stonejourner Rock Slide. Like that's pretty impressive. Good bulk.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was still doomed in this game. Pumpkin obliterated me 2-0.
Yeah. Well, Blastoise needed to do. You needed like 2 Blastoises to win this game, I
Yeah, it
think,
was not
because it
close.
had a pretty good matchup, but
Yeah.
into everything but the Alecki. But
Yeah, no. Good work to Pumpkin. GG's. Now we will
nice.
go to Cram versus Petinho. This is a game 3 set. As we see a Hatterene and Bear. Hatterene
Or,
goes for
or
Protect as Snarl comes
we see a
out.
Hatterene, or do we? Hold
Wow,
on.
you're really gonna spoil the surprise.
Hold on a minute. Is that? Do my eyes just? Oh! Is that really Come on, we're recapping these games.
Yeah, but like your like hype building is like one of those where you're talking to like a toddler and you're like, "Oh, do you want the bottle? Oh, do you want the graham cracker?"
Now, the way you're talking right now, my dog Teddy is looking up like, I do want that. One underrated thing about Iron Hands, perhaps it's not underrated, is that Fake Out does like legitimate chip, like
Hmm.
against non-bulky mons. Fake Out's like a 4-hit KO sometimes. It's ridiculous. Nice
Yeah.
Mystical Fire.
That mon's stat spread is kind of absurd, to
Oh,
say
it's
the least.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
We got the room. And that was going into a fighting type. Oh no, it was bug. It was the Terra bug. That's right.
Yeah.
That's why.
We're gonna heal
Okay.
up our bear, and our bear is
Yeah.
going to
Yeah, I
click
don't know
some
what else you can
buttons.
do at that point.
Ooh, our
Go
Terra Blast is our normal move instead of Hyper Voice. That's pretty cool.
interesting. Ooh, crit battle here.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah.
Trick Room
Ogre
just goes
Pawns
back
can't
up.
one-on-one this. Yeah. You fake out no matter what. You take that 12% just to guarantee the trick room goes up. Because honestly, Ivy Cudgel maybe could have O-code
Yeah,
with a crit onto a Hatterene. All right, that's fine.
we're
Spiky
just letting
shield.
the Ogre
Yeah, I
Pawn
mean,
just
what
take it on the
what are you gonna
chin
do?
as Cram improves to 2-0 or 2-1, sorry, on the season with this victory. So congrats to him on getting his second win, and great use of the Zoroark and the Iron Hands
Yeah,
And
that was a fun Zoroark reveal.
it
Kind of bait
was.
the trick room
I also appreciate the nickname
reposition.
having the asterisks in it for my sake, even though I really do not care. But I will still thank you for it. All right. We now go to what I had as my match to watch of the week, I would say. It was Oren
This was a
Latios
great,
versus
great set.
Enolar. Uh, Enolar was the number one seed in Ultra last season, and Oren finished second place. So they never got to play each other. Uh, so we're going to watch them play here. Do I have this on fast? I did not have this on fast. Didn't I check this before? I thought I checked.
Yeah, but who knows?
Yeah, this is game one of the set.
Okay.
Make sure to watch the whole set because this was a good one.
So we got the double plus the +1 IV cudgel. Boom. Survive. Clutch survive for the trick room.
Mm-hmm. Levitate Uxie coming in clutch.
Then Dragapult coming right back with the clutch survive with through the helping hand.
Yep. We're gonna earthquake our own Ninetales, but at that point it doesn't matter. Get our veil up.
Yep. And boom. There it is. The Terra Dragon. Oh, Oko with the rock slide.
Yeah.
But we got Sun up now, and we got an Ogre Pawn,
Oh, the
and then the
sash.
sash. The sash is freaking critical here.
Yeah.
But we got the Proto Flutter, Sucker Reveal. Okay, down goes Samurott,
Cudgel kills
Ivy
there.
Cudgel, Dragon type through the Aurora Veil, and then boom. That is why Ogre Pawn Hearthflame is just considered such a beast.
Yeah. Orn won this set
Unbelievable.
2-0, but it was still a cool set.
But both
Mostly how
matches
how he
really
played,
good.
how this game one played out. It was very clean from him, and it was really cool from Enola to see the strategy of the weakness policy Rhyperior.
You don't see that as much. I do miss that. That made me nostalgic for
We
for
just missed Gen
Dynamaxing.
8. Let's be real. I miss Gen
Yeah.
8. I want to play Gen
Yeah.
8 again.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
It
Maybe
is.
that's another nostalgia
Ooh,
format.
we'll bring it back. All right, that is on fast. All right. Next we
Nice.
have Pogatoad and Harry. So this is game 2 of the set.
Mouse. So everyone wants them to be followed.
Yeah. We're going to taunt.
Spiky Shield.
We're going to beat up our
Got the
ape.
side beat up. An unfortunate crit. Let's see if he can overcome it. And then just the clean outspeed. Presumably, we assume that was probably Will-O-Wisp, right? Trying to reduce the
Yeah, getting outsped and dying was really unfortunate. Now we're going to break Sturdy. I mean,
and getting
Hornleech.
outsped as well. And is Mouse base faster? Are they both 110?
Mouse is 111.
Got you. Okay, so presumably max speed Mouse there.
Yeah, and actually,
But getting the burn.
this is where this game got close because Hornleech
Yeah.
healed back, so Sturdy was active.
Right,
Flare
Sturdy
Blitz burn.
reactivated.
It
Let's
still dies
clutch.
though because Rage Fist is a broken move.
But 2v4 with a beefy.
Yeah.
So we get the Oko there. And then is this an Oko? Yeah, okay. So, 2v2 with the boosted Ogre Pawn.
Mm-hmm. Terra Dark on the Tinglu to kind of just avoid its weaknesses.
Yeah. Don't want to, and you didn't even need, arguably, you didn't need that because you got, the Sash Bird too. I love a Sash on a Mon that's like, you think is normally kind of bulky, so it can
Yeah.
kind of surprise, at least bulky on one side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sacred Sword just not going to do enough,
Yep.
despite the ruin effect on its Tinglu's defenses. Tinglu's a tank. That's just
Yeah.
the moral of the story.
Yeah. Pogatoad wins the set 2-0. So very good on his part with the Annihilate. We will move along to Oxawave versus Reticle. This was a 3-game set, but we're going to show game 1. There's your Terra types. We're going to see Urshifu get paralyzed, but it's still Choice Scarfed and Tailwind, and will Oko Garchomp with Ice Punch.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate. This was game 1, right?
Yeah, this was game 1.
Yeah, so that information reveal was big, but worth it to get a KO on the Garchomp before anything else could happen with it. Before it gets to click anything. That's just unfortunate.
Hmm.
The Muddy Water Gudra, a nice bring, a nice spammable, annoying move.
Yeah, using the special defense drop of Beads of Ruin is
Right.
kind of nice. Getting a critical hit as well in the Heat Wave for the DD. But
Hmm.
this Iron Crown is an uphill battle, and it cannot win that uphill battle
Yeah.
against four
Yeah.
mons. So, yeah, Oxa Wave wins the set 2-1, and I think he improves to 2-1 on the season. So
There you
his
go.
team started out really like we rated it real low. He made some trades. He got Volbeat and Fish, and now he is 2-1. So he's rebounded really effectively from his
Yeah.
week one loss. So
Good for him for not sticking overly with the sometimes I get too focused on, well, I really liked my draft. So it's like, no, you gotta evaluate
yeah,
your
that's
team.
me.
Take those glasses
Ah.
off. Yeah, take those rose tinted glasses.
All right. Well, unfortunately, well, not fortunately, but unfortunately, we have another highlight of a specific mon that is tied to a specific player.
Yeah.
See,
This is my match of the week, not to spoil anything,
what's
but
really
oh
funny
man.
though is like he's the one that hypes this thing up, and then he does this stuff to back it up. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to like just sit here and glaze the fact that he used this. It's more so that it's still winning.
Right.
All right, so this is game two of Ashy versus Flap. Fake Tears Dondozo.
A nice charm there, but
Yeah.
kind of forced the switch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hariyama.
Terrablast, that's a crit. That's unfortunate, for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Good use of the Terrablast as normal stab. I always appreciate that.
Yeah. Urshifu goes for Protect as it's going to, well, dodge the Drain
You know,
Punch. Does Hari dodge
Gyro
this?
Ball
It does
doing
not.
very little to the Weird Ear.
Yeah. Terra Stellar Close Combat will kill Bronzong.
Yeah, that'll kill most things, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Just clicking Terrablast over and over. All right, so here it is. Donzo Jiri's in. All right, goes for the Urshifu. That makes sense. Whew. Psych up. Okay.
And then they trade abilities.
I mean, it's just unreal. The
Yeah.
Weird Ear came to play.
The Weird
What
Ear
can you
did come to
say?
play, yeah. I think this game was over anyways, but hey, we got
It
there.
just the complete. I mean, look, we've seen Dozo Jiri mount a comeback plenty of times.
Yeah.
Like that setup is no joke, but that mode is that. That is the problem with it though, is what's going to happen, so you can bring
Yeah.
some heat like this Weird Ear to match up with this hyper specific scenario.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ashy gets his first loss. He goes to 2-1. Flap improves to 2-1. So they're tied now in their division. So
Yeah,
very,
and
very
shout
grateful
out
for
Weird
both.
Ear.
And yeah, I'm done talking about Weird Ear. That's all I hear anymore is Weird
I'm
Ear,
never
Weird
done
Ear,
talking
Weird
about
Ear.
Weird Ear.
I think you're weird ear.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah.
I'll wear that
All
mantle.
right, game two, last match, Quick versus Smoliv. This is the reason why the recaps had to wait till at least Thursday, because Quick can't schedule to save his life. Just kidding, we love you, Quick. Um, yeah,
Oh man.
get the kill on Meowscarada, but
Another pretty fast start to a game.
mhm,
Both teams picking up kills. Um, got the Howl to boost things. With Ting Lu in, the Farigiraf does not do a ton of damage, but it's there kind of to survive as much as anything else.
yeah, critical hit on the close combat.
Yeah, pretty big crit. Terra Grass to avoid the super effectiveness, but that ended up, kind of it still did a huge chunk, which kind of
Yeah.
put Quick on the back foot for sure.
Mm-hmm. Uh, get
So the
night.
nice protect here
Yep,
to
Trick Room
set
will
up
go
TR.
up. Raging Bolt goes for protect, so good protect there.
Yeah. And goes into the wrong slot. Survives. Tinglu survives. It is a beast like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you got to be fearing the thunderclap, and then the skill swapping the armor tail there to avoid the thunderclap is cool. But then
Trick room,
Smolov
yeah.
switches out the trick room. Yeah, it's a great play. I mean, you know, some nice back and forth here. Obviously, I think Quick got put on the back foot
With the crit,
with
yeah.
that crit,
Because then
but
he had to play
still
around Thunderclap because he was in range.
right,
But
right, but
otherwise,
still a well fought match for
yeah.
both, and Quick made a pretty strong effort. But Smolov just capitalized on the position
Yep. And Smolov
that
got their
they were
first
put in.
win of the season, so congrats there.
Woo!
All right. Now we're going to show a standings page, only effective of week 3. For those that are following kind of live, we know that this is not the full standings.
Yep.
But here we go. After week 3, we're looking at Sick as the only 3-0 player in the entire
Yeah,
league,
pretty cool.
which is crazy. We have Pogatode and Oxwave at 2-1 in his group. For Red B, Ashy, Flap, Orn, and Cram are all tied at 2-1. So
Crazy.
differential is
The
going to be
Mon
big.
differential is going to be huge. Yeah.
Yeah. For Black A, Pumpkin, Smoggy, and Hasselgall are all at 2-1. So, they're all fighting to stay in that race. And then in Black B, you have Slimy, Speedy, and you at 2-1 as well.
Yep.
So we're starting to kind of flesh out, and unfortunately, I would say Reticle, JP, and Petigno being each at 0-3 are most likely eliminated from playoff
Yeah.
contention. But
You play for glory at this point,
yeah,
bring some
exactly.
heat.
You play to dream crush everybody else now, which is what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is fun to see so many teams. It's fun that there's one undefeated team remaining, but it's
Mm-hmm.
also fun that there's so many 2-1s with some legitimate
Yeah.
playoff hopes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, all of these games have been close, and that's what's been.
Yeah.
Other than 6 games, everything else has been close. These
Yeah.
divisions feel balanced, other than Red A. Everything else feels good. So from a
Yeah.
commish standpoint, I love this. This is
Oh,
great.
there you go. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and with the whole black side of things, everyone's 2-1 or 1-2. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what more could you ask for? Clearly, it's going to be based on matchups and who can
Obviously, the black
trap
group
into there.
was the harder of the 2 groups. Let's be real. That's why we're so even.
No, I don't want to. I'll let you talk that.
How about
I'm humbled right now, so I don't want to say too much.
All right, how about we look at the week 4 schedule now, as we had a bunch of these games already played, but I will
Yeah.
show the schedule here. Junebug, which of these matchups stands out to you as what you're very excited to watch? I would say going into
Well,
week 4.
right off the bat, does six stay undefeated? Um, I think if we were to put a time machine cap on, we may or may not allegedly know that, but that is an exciting thing to
Mm-hmm.
keep track of as well. Um, and then I am biased, but I think my whole division, Smoliv, Slimy, Speedy Quick, myself and Saw, just kind of seeing how that very even division shakes out. Um, and yeah, I think I mean, look, I do try to watch every single match when I'm
Mm-hmm.
available, so I'm excited for all of them. But those are kind of the things
Yeah,
that pop to mind for me.
I'll shout out too. First off, me versus my boy Zach. We go way back, so that's gonna be a good one. And then speaking of going way back, I'm gonna go with Oxo JP as kind of my
Nice,
match. Yeah, because those two have been here since the beginning as well.
yeah, some
Um,
OGs for
it's
sure.
really just showing our age at this point, how old we really are.
Oh, that's fine. You got to lean into it, right? Um,
Yeah,
which reminds me, Oxo, if you're watching this, quit your job, uproot your life, and bring back luxury, please. It's the only division I was good at. I swear. I need
oh
it. I
man,
need another Cherish ball next to my name.
pay his
Bring back the
salary and
auction.
maybe he will.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take a second job just to pay you. Um,
You
I'm
just
kidding.
got a first one.
I know. Well,
Yo, he's awake. What's up, Oxo?
Oxo.
He was just lurking this entire time.
Sometimes you gotta lurk. Um, But yeah, Oxo, love you. You're the best. Thanks for doing luxury all those years. I know it must have been a ton of work. I'm not actually trying to convince you anything. I'm just showing my appreciation for the format. So unusual.
But would you quit if June paid your salary? That's the real question at hand.
Um, I don't know. Is it a question? Yeah, luxury was awesome. That was a great invention. Shout out.
He wouldn't. What does that say? Does that say something more about he doesn't care about luxury or that he likes his job?
I think he presumably he likes his job, and
Well,
that's
we
awesome.
just had the discussion earlier though about liking jobs versus just taking money. So
Well, it's fair. Who outsource it? Listen, you never
any
do know.
monetization stuff or any like fees, just send it to Junebug. He'll pay for it.
Yeah, invoice me at 283 No, no, no.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0.
Yeah, perfect. The
I just
perfect phone number.
we'll just start. We'll just say like a random phone number. Someone will call it, and then they'll be like, "Huh? What is
Yeah.
this luxury you're referring to?"
Oh man.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for the recaps of week 3 as we are getting into. There's only 2 more weeks left of the regular season. This
Wow.
was a really fast,
Good season.
yeah, very fast season. I mean, we were able to do that because of the groups. The groups
Right.
made it very easy to kind of do this quickly and efficiently because we didn't really want this to drag on. Like,
No.
because why would we want to play a 7 week season of complete and utter sweating? We don't want to do that. But we're still able to keep the level of competition we have. And we have, what, 2 more recaps? And then we get to the
Yeah,
playoff stuff. Ooh, boy.
should be
Playoffs will
good.
be good. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. So, thank you, Junebug, for not ditching me on this like you've done in the past.
Oh gosh.
You
Got to
knew
get
I
a
was
new bit in there.
you knew I was bringing it up. I
Of
always
course.
do.
I just assume it every time.
See, I was waiting for this time though. I didn't. I wasn't going to, but then I was like, that transition was way too good. So
You snuck it in.
I did sneak
Got
it
to
in,
respect it.
of course, yeah. But I do appreciate you joining me on such short
Of course.
notice. Did I ask you yesterday or this morning? I forget. I think it was
It might
yesterday.
have
I
been two
asked you.
days ago. I mean,
Yeah,
who knows?
when I flipped all the schedule around. All right.
Glad we can
Anyways,
make it work.
to those that still have to play the Week 4 match, best of luck to you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Be sure to check out the games, the interviews to the players, the past recaps. There's a lot of Cherish content that I've made with some very
There
special
is.
guests. I didn't do any of
We
it
appreciate
alone,
your efforts.
and that is what's been great. Is I've had somebody here to deal with my garbage.
Oh, please. Well, we appreciate all your work,
And
Spades.
because I'm not entertaining on my own, I need somebody else to be entertaining with me.
You know what? Very few people are entertaining just on their own.
Yeah. All right, we're ending the YouTube segment. YouTube people, good day.